Hi everyone, this is Gaby Dela Merced and welcome to Power. Ngayon, bibisitahin natin ang assistant coach ng TNT Tropang Giga, si Coach Belen. Hi everyone. Okay, we are here at the Moro Gym with none other than Coach Mal.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So, syempre, nandito tayo, basketball court. Basketball is your life. Can you tell us a bit about paano siya nagsimula for you?
Wala naman sa family kong like PBA or something. It's just that 80% of my family members are male.
Okay.
So the only sport they play when we were kids is basketball. That's how it was introduced to me until like grade school, intrams. Ano pa yon? Boys pa lang yung kasali, and then fortunately nagkulang na isa.
Okay.
And then I just like, volunteer, like, okay. And pumayag naman yung mga classmate ko, but they want me to just stand in the corner.
Oh wow, parang masakit yun ah.
But that time I don't really know it.
Uh-huh.
I don't really know the reason why they putting me in the corner. So just okay, it's fun, Pagkasali ka sa intram, syempre.
Yes.
Ka.
So co-ed yung school niyo
ko
pa?
ng grade
Okay, interesting.
Then,
Okay.
after that, grade 6 ako, nagkaroon na siya ng girls din.
Okay.
Parang siguro, they just tried it and I enjoyed it. And nung time na yun, parang talagang nagkaroon ako ng interest. I asked my cousins, my brothers, my dad on like, paano ba ito talaga gawin and everything like that. So then, when I enter high school, nag-try out ako sa varsity. With maybe this little knowledge of everything. And yeah, I got in, but like as a, parang practice player.
Okay.
Parang something like that. So that's where it started.
So, would you say basketball yan yung first love mo sa sports?
Oh, definitely. But nung grade school ako, I was also a varsity of badminton.
Okay.
But I feel like I don't love it as much nung naglalaro na ako ng basketball. I played it, I won some tournaments, but when I played basketball, it's
Iba
different.
siya. What do you think made you fall in love with basketball that much? Ano yung kaibahan niya aside from yung sinabi mong group sport?
Sa key na rin, the team dynamics, what you could learn from each other.
Okay.
I love that so much about team sports na ikaw lang yung tanggap ng knowledge, information, skills, or whatever. But you also got to share with each other. Especially nung time namin, medyo prominent pa yung may mga spots, di ba? Or may mga positions. Like, you're a guard, you're a center, you're a forward. Unlike today, it's so much like a positionless basketball. But before, so may matututunan ka dun sa center mo, may matututunan sa forward mo because I play guard parang all throughout my playing career. So, I love that and I love the discipline.
Okay.
Other people step away from discipline when they, parang sobra naman yun. Kailangan lagi gising ng 6 a.m. Kailangan kumain ng ganito. Ang daming kailangan gawin. Then mag-aral ka pa and everything. But for me, really, I love it. I love how I don't have to think anymore much of the basic things because I am so disciplined to do it.
Yeah.
So even on weekends, nung time na naglalaro ako, even on weekends, I wake up early. I get to be productive. I mean, nung naiisip ko na siya, nung may mas clear na yung mind ko nung matanda na ako. So, I think na-train ako na ganun. So, when I continue doing it in my corporate life, in what I do now, I still carry that one.
So throughout the rest of your life, feeling mo na... Okay, that's nice. Nakwento mo na 80% ng pamilya mo male, di ba? So nakatulong ba sila sa pag-ensayo sa'yo or did they give you tips on how to go about it with basketball?
Yeah, a lot actually.
Okay.
I mean, magla-lunch kami, dinner table, ang topic always basketball and basketball. I love how my family embraced that. Kasi kung iniisip ko, parang ako lang yung nagtuloy ng varsity sa amin. Out of all the male and out of all my boys cousin, parang ako lang. And it's not like parang naingit sila or like bakit kaya siya naging varsity and all. No, they always encourage me what I need to do. Imagine mo when I go to my games, I have like isang van or isang jeep ng pamilya ko manonood
Oh, wow.
for me. So, and that's how I push myself that time na parang have to perform better because my whole family is there. So, I love it. The company of my brothers, my cousins, my dad, it really made me who I am today.
Galing.
Malaking part ng success ko, if you wanna call it success in basketball, really I owe it to all of them.
Galing. Iba talaga pag may full support ng pamilya. Basketball ka, high school, did you pursue it in college? So tuloy-tuloy yan. Paano mo naisipan naman mag-switch to coaching?
Yeah, so very interesting story again. For college, I played 1.5 years in CEU in Mendiola, and then after that I transferred to Assumption, San Lorenzo. There I finished my 4 years in my college, and then on my last playing year, I got injured.
Ooh, what type of injury?
Partial ACL and MCL on my left knee, and then I have some bruises on my right knee too. So I really need to sit out. And you know naman, girls basketball here sa atin, that's what, like 9 years ago, 10 years ago. Konti lang yung mga tournaments namin, 2 or 3 in a year. So para ma-miss out mo pa yun.
Masakit.
So
Masakit talaga.
I felt sad, very sad for a short amount of time actually. Because when I was sitting on the bench with my coach and with my teammates, with my, with my everything on my knees, I found myself like shouting a lot. Not to just cheer, but to just teach my
nakikita
team.
mo.
Yes, I was also the captain of my team that time. So parang when we go to timeout, I talk to each of them and like that. Sometimes pa nga, sabihin sa akin ng coach namin nun, umupo ka nga, mas nakatayo ka pa sa akin. So, at that time, hindi ko pa naman like nare-realize na, uy, masaya pala mag-coaching. But nung time na parang nag-e-enjoy na talaga ako, up to the last few months of my college years, parang sabi ko, anyway, wala naman kaming pupuntahan after playing college noon eh. Ngayon lang, di ba, mayroon ng professional women's basketball, but that time, it's really nothing. That's why you study hard.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
That's
After
you
that,
study hard, and then you want to use what you really studied, going to the next phase of your life. So I said, why don't I try coaching? So I volunteered right after graduated March 23. Nag-Boracay celebration lang kami ng family ko. Pagbalik ko on the first weekend, I volunteered in Coach Eric Altamirano's Coach Giga.
wow, okay.
May bayad, pamasahe lang, but I call it volunteer kasi talaga, okay, you have to be there by 9 to 12, and then next session is like 1 to 4. Almost the whole day you're there on that summer. So I enjoyed it. I love it. Kids from as young as 4 years old, as old as 18 years old. You gotta teach them. Mostly boys, probably 2 or 3 girls.
Okay.
I love it. From then on, I don't know, the fulfillment. Na abonado ka pa sa pamasahe. Gutom ka na, punta ka 7-Eleven, bili ka lang ng
Mambusog meals, no?
And then, pagbalik mo, you have the same energy, the passion of teaching, even if you teach the same thing over and over again.
Okay.
It just sparks something inside you.
Ay, nandun nagtuloy-tuloy na.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, now you're the head coach of TNT sa 3x3.
Yeah.
Can you tell us that process? Paano mo natanggap yung tawag? Was it a referral? Was it, how was it like?
The story behind it, nasa Batangas kami during the camp of the TNT bago mag-start yung last season, I believe. When it was finally launched that there will be a PBA 3x3, we're all in a dinner. Nandun kami lahat. My now 3x3 boys, the 5-on-5, yan, sila Roger, sila Jason. And Coach Chot just said, guys, Almond, Samboy, Lervin, you're now moving to the 3x3 team.
As in, bigla, ganon.
Explanation, nothing, just like that. Coach was like, I feel like your talent is best in that, ganyan. And then, kaming coaches, nothing. Drinking, and kasi last few days na yun ng camp namin, we're coming back. We're coming back to Manila after. Coach Mau, you'll be heading the 3x3. On my left side is Ranidel, on my right side is Bong Rabena. I was like, ano daw?
Wow!
And up to this day, even other people asking me, I couldn't ask him why me. Tinanong niya pala kami isa-isa, secretly, privately.
Okay.
Like I have some experience playing and then organizing 3x3 when I work in Dubai. Nothing really like, I know how to play the game and this and that, the X and O's of it. No, nothing. He was like, yeah, you'll be good at it. I said, yeah, thank you, coach. nothing you can say about that. That's Chot Reyes.
The law na siya. He's
The way I know Coach Chot, he's always putting you in a position to succeed. He will never put you in a position to fail. On that moment, the next day, when we come back here, the next thing I do, I look at the calendar and plan out the training session for the days.
Wow. Wow, that's like turnaround event of like a whole different. Pero ang galing. Because in a way, he is right. Because not only are you the first female coach sa PBA, you're doing really well. Yung team nyo has been doing really well. So I read about it that you guys are also the most consistent team out of all the legs. So coach, sanay tayo usually, di ba, 5-on-5. Ito 3x3, nakwento mo nga medyo iba yung programa nila. Can you tell us a bit more about it? Yung mga legs, let's start with the legs kasi gulong-gulo ako doon.
Yeah, so for the benefit of our viewers, if there's one season of 3x3, it's divided to 3 conferences. Each conference will have 6 legs.
Okay.
So you play 1 leg per week, and then on the 7th week, the top 10 who accumulated most points from FIBA will play on what we call the grand finals.
Okay.
So the top 10 will be playing with the bigger pot money.
So one leg is like a mini tournament?
Yes,
Okay,
something like
okay.
that. You can say that. It's like a build up to this big tournament at the end.
Okay.
But you are playing the same team all over and over again.
Okay, so parang nakikita mo na rin sino yung mga kalaban mo each leg.
Yeah. It's actually good. It's a good format that the PBA did there, giving the teams and the players a lot of exposure and experience how to play really legit 3x3 game.
Okay. And how different is the coaching from 3x3 to 5-on-5?
In the 5-on-5, you have to prepare only one team because you're playing one team.
Okay,
In
yes.
3x3, before the weekend comes, we have to prepare our group team, yung kasama mo sa group ng mga teams. So probably if you're 4 or 5 in a group, you have to prepare for 4 teams or 3 teams. The next day, the playoff day, which is every Sunday, you don't know which one you will face against. The other team in the other group. In the other group, that's probably 3 or 4 teams again. You have to prepare for all those teams again.
Wow, okay. Yeah,
And then you
so
go
much more.
And then after you play that, for example, you go to quarterfinals and you win it. After a certain amount of games, 2 or 3 more games, you prepare for another team, for another game. The main difference is you just gotta coach 24 hours a day.
Parang ang hirap nun.
And the most pinaka difference sa kanila, during game itself, you can't coach.
Oh, wow!
So
Alright.
you have to do your coaching pre-game and post-game.
Because it's very fast,
It's
the game.
10 minutes
Yes.
and coach is really not allowed to be there anywhere.
Not
just
even
have
the sidelines.
You just have to sit there.
Ay, hindi ka pwedeng parang
When you
may
shout-
mga...
When you shout or when you do some extra motion or signals,
What?
the ref will call you back. That's the rule. That's the rule.
So may self-constraint pa yan.
Yeah, sobra. Medyo tumaas nga natin high blood ko this
Wow.
past few months. But I like it so much because they are protecting the name of the game, which should be fast. 10 minutes,
Yes.
fast, action-packed, everything. The physicality of it and everything. So you cannot stop it. In timeouts, it's 30 seconds. The boys needs to huddle themselves up, prepare for something, comeback, or sila yung lamang or everything. All of that, you have to talk about that in the pregame. For me, my realization is, in order for you to be a successful TXU team, you have to have higher IQ players.
Okay.
Because for you to think on yourself, on your own, for
Yes.
10 minutes, and not everything will go as planned.
Mm.
Even lahat ng plays na itawag mo, probably 20% or 30% lang doon na matutuloy. The 70%, just have to make up your own.
Wow.
That's the main difference. That's why it's exciting, interesting. I think it's one of our keys in being successful in international. Talking about like a Philippine team.
Yes.
Going to 3x3.
Yeah, how are the talks with that? Have you been excited about that?
Yeah, because you see, 10-minute game, you can win in just 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You play 5
Parang sakit sa puso nun.
and you can also lose in 10 minutes.
Yes, that
You
is
play
true.
5-on-5, as much as you plan, as much as you have the best, and no offense to 5-on-5, you still have a higher chance to not win the game. But in 3x3, most condition, hardworking, I think that's our hashtag, hardworking, best condition team.
So that's the
HW.
HWBCT. Nice.
And we live by that even sa 3x3. If you're the best condition, you can last for 10 minutes. defending, shooting the ball, because that's how fast it is. I'm excited actually if our federation or whoever's there making this decision, putting some more of the investment on our 3x3 team, both boys and girls, a lot of things can happen for us.
Galing. So, Coach, when you got in it, being the first female coach, was there any parang discrimination ba? Mahirap ba? May mga situations bang nangyari sa'yo?
Oh well. Smart ka. Hopefully I didn't. Nothing really specific. I took it as a challenge more than like an insult. Probably they won't listen to me at first because sino ba ako? If I complain on something, I probably just go to the right channel and complain to my manager, and then my manager complains to the league. Other people might think na, baka pinapersonal ka na nila kasi ganyan. I don't think so. I mean, I am with a very successful and very prominent team, the TNT, right?
Yes,
so I don't think they are taking it personal. It's just that I really have to earn their respect.
How did you get the respect?
I believe by winning. By knowing what I do, by learning and being better. Ako, personally, and my team, every time we compete, taking everything seriously, no, 3x3, wala na nanonood dyan, everything, no? If our 5-on-5 team are doing conditioning training and we are on the off-season as well, we're doing conditioning training too.
Okay.
We're learning a lot of skills. The boys prepared a lot for them to shift kung ano yung talent nila sa 5-on-5 going to 3x3, and that's hard.
Yes.
And I always admire them for that, for taking it in and accepting the fact that ito na yun ito yung binigay sa akin. So, I think by just coming out there, showing up, and being the best version of yourself, I think that's how I want people to perceive us, and me. And not just look at me as like, babae yan, baka pinagbibigyan lang, or babae yan, baka okay, hindi yan tinetechnical kasi no. If I did something wrong, punish me, fine me, walang problema. If I'm just calling your attention and asking questions, listen to me. We don't have to talk about like saan team ba yan, o sino ba yan, at I hope we reach that part, because syempre we can only just assume, but I think after one season and winning most leg championship, we call it overall champion because we finished first after one season. I think we're coming in hot the next season, and it's better than the first.
Team to beat. Team to beat, Coach. Obviously, you're a prominent figure already, especially with 3x3. Ang raming mga taong humahanga sa'yo, especially mga bata. What advice could you give to the girls out there who either want to be basketball athletes or want to be a coach like you?
Wow, thanks, Gaby. I didn't know that much people looking into me until I received messages from little kids saying, I want to be like you po.
Kakilabot nun
Coach, paano po maging coach katulad mo? And growing up, you don't have many before na nilulook up to. Kailan lang ba na televise yung women's basketball?
Yes.
On my time, it's the Ascals on football. No, on my time, it's Pacquiao. But right now, we have Idolin Diaz. We have Nesty Pitesh. We have the women's football. Everyone rising. And all these kids have these people to represent them. And that's just my main thing, You can't be someone na hindi mo naman nakikita. So parang nung lumalaki ako, sinong gagayahin ko? Wala naman ako pwedeng gayahin. Hindi ko pwedeng gayahin si Tim Cone. Hindi naman ako lalaki. Parang ganun, di ba? Nung bata ka, hindi naman ako pwedeng maging si Mark Agiwa. Kasi naman ako lalaki. Paano ako makakapasok ng PBA? Wala. But right now, we are here, and hopefully, you just gotta open a little, space to the door so that everyone can just come in and reach their dreams. And the opportunities are just overflowing. They can choose whoever they want to be, whatever field that is. Not just an athlete. You can be the team manager. You can be the team PT. You can be the team nutritionist, the team strength and conditioning coach. Anyone. And because they can see that there's someone there, now my dream is possible.
That is true. Wise words, Coach. Grabe. Growing up, you had to be your own idol. Yeah.
That's perfect. Hindi mo alam kung saan magagay yung looks mo. You're playing sport and you look like Britney Spears.
Yeah, that is true. Do what you want. Yeah.
Naka-pigtail ka. Naglalaro ka ng volleyball or ng basketball because you don't know that there's WNBA.
Yes.
Growing up, ito na, lakas na ng palakas yung ng volleyball. And that's good. That's good for the girls who wants to play volleyball. But masyado kaming na-cage doon sa idea na if you're a girl, you only could play volleyball.
Yes. At least ngayon, na-usher na into new era na ang
Oh,
rami ng
yes.
pwedeng pagpilian eh.
Weightlifting, boxing, football. Imagine that.
True.
And yung mga, yung mga best example are like Olympic winners.
Yes.
I mean, World Cup competitor, the football girls. My goodness, it's...
Galing.
When I say it, like my day is complete.
Yeah. Galing, galing. Ako, first love ko, soccer eh. Gusto kong mag-soccer pero wala eh. Wala
Right?
Di ba, volleyball lang or basketball. Yun lang talaga before. Yeah. But ang galing. One last question, Coach. The whole essence of the show kasi is power. So what is power to you? The word power.
Power. It's something that you have inside you that you use not just to make your own life better, but to make all the people around you, all their lives better. When you do that, your power has this domino effect. Everyone around you gets to be powerful too. And then they share that to the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. Then everyone, even the smallest of people who they think they don't matter, become empowered.
Galing. Ripple effect. Woo! Kinilabutan ako doon. Thank you so much, Coach.
Thanks, Gaby. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, and to your team.
Ay, thank you. Okay guys, it has been such an inspirational day. You heard it from the woman herself. Coach Belen was so inspiring. I hope pa rin kayo mga ballers out there na inspire rin kayo. This is Gaby Dela Merced, and this is Power.